Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. So we do have wet conditions out there. Roads will continue to be wet. It is going to be kind of a wet, dreary, gray day outside. And we also have a little bit of fog to be mindful of this morning. So this is what you can expect in your travels today. For the morning hours, wet and slippery road conditions as the steady rain continues. But then during the evening, we are expecting some surfaces to become icy with some colder air moving in, and that could cause a flash freeze in some areas throughout the course of the evening hours. And then some areas of fog throughout the morning. Otherwise, as we head towards the afternoon, that should be a whole lot better. Winds today will be out of the south. We're expecting it to be a little gusty across the eastern counties, where we could have those gusts pushing up to about 40 miles per hour. At times, most areas around 25 to 30 miles per hour for wind gusts today. Speeds will be ranging 15 to 20 miles per hour. This is M35 at M553 near Gwen. You can see that intersection. There's a sheen at that intersection and on those surfaces from that rain that's out there. And we're also going to see more of that snow melt that we had yesterday with that warm up that's developing today and the rain that's going on through. So very wet conditions out there for this Tuesday. Here's that area of low pressure moving out of Iowa into Wisconsin. Second round of rain already developing in western Wisconsin. Main swath passing through the central, the eastern UP, all the way downstate as well. So that low will continue to track north across the western UP later on this evening into tomorrow, and eventually we get that colder air behind it for the midweek. Now this morning, as I mentioned, some steady rain across the central and the eastern counties. There are a few pockets, though, where we are encountering more moderate downpours this morning. So keep that in mind. You could encounter some heavier rain. Right now, kind of located over central Schoolcraft County, eastern Alger County as well, kind of right around Grand Marais, and then northern sections of Delta County. Additional rainfall amounts around ½ of an inch of rain to about an inch of rain possible, but most areas around ½ of an inch for the remainder of today. Here's your hour by hour, that big swath moving on through. This is right around mid-morning, 10 a.m. And then most of that precip will be north of us this afternoon. This is 3 p.m. Some scattered rain showers will be around. It becomes a little breezy with that southerly wind flow kicking up. And then this evening, we start to see a mixture develop in those western areas as some colder air gradually moves in. We'll still have some rain across the east, but anywhere, as I mentioned, between 5 and 7 and 8 across the western counties, we've got that big drop off in temperatures. Then snow showers continue along the west wind belts for tomorrow. Increasing lake effect across the western counties tomorrow afternoon and evening, continuing through basically to Thursday morning before it tapers off. As far as temperatures today, ramping up to right around 50 degrees across the central and the eastern counties, or we're looking at those upper 30s across the west end. This is 5:30 where we start to notice that cold air move in across Gogebic and Ontonagon counties. So as I mentioned, between 7 and 8 o'clock, we have that rapid drop off in temperatures across the western counties. I stopped it at 9:30 tonight, so you can see how much colder it's going to be by that point in time. Still in the 40s across those eastern areas. And then tomorrow we wake up to teens and 20s. Tomorrow temperatures for the most part into the 20s and kind of right around the freezing mark for tomorrow. So again, this evening through basically tonight, we could have some icy road conditions. Keep that in mind. As we look ahead towards the weekend, Easter Sunday looks good. And unfortunately for the solar eclipse, it's going to be